and me too. But I never tried Reformation, for instance, because one of the reasons was I have a friend who is pretty good in skill, and he performs Reformation in my weekly show. And the reaction of the audience was not that big that I expected and he expected. And I thought about it. Why? Is that for a lay audience? Maybe the whole theme is for us magician much more interesting than for lay audience. So maybe it's because of the proportions, big hands, small pieces. The solution in the head of the spectator is, there are so many moves, there's so many things he do, and the hand is so big, he do something. And of course, we do. And the second thing is, at the end, you have a folded sign card. You cannot use it to play with that. But if you flatten it out and remove the sign, you have a normal card as nothing happens. So it's not that memorable. So I was very happy when I saw Karl Hein with his version of the tournament restored card, Einstein's Dream, because he used a different principle, whereas he very clean at the end, at the beginning. He has no extra pieces. And I played along with that. And the basic principle on that, I have it here, is that you glue two cards together. So you have one card that you can tear up, and one card that can be signed and restored. But the principle allows you, when you glue two cards together, that one full card is totally covered, so hidden. So it's possible to change the card during the restoration. But it doesn't make sense to tear up three of hearts, put it back together, and show it's a queen of spades. So you have two effects at the same time, and they compete to each other. And this is a danger in other routines. Check if effects does not compete to each other. They need time. Each effect needs time for itself to be recognized and be given an applause to or something. But I can change the card. When I only change the condition of the card, then it's not perceived as a change. This covers more, or it's a proof that the card really was torn if I put it back together in another condition. So if I glue them together and I have a special card printed half-half, glued onto a normal queen, like so, then I only have to cover the lower part, and then I can see the whole card. And how I do this in the routine, let's see. Let's take the queen of diamonds. I show the card like so. But for real, the lower part is covered, and it's simply why I have here a flap or a little gimmick. Let's show this like so. It's just a little bit tape, and I don't cut the queen straight, but like the design is. So it's undetectable if I put this over. And I have here some, on the white edges, you see the lines. But is
that like whiteout or painted or?
No. It's just cut it. Painted is the colored edge is a little bit black.
Yeah.
But on the sides here, it's just white as a cardboard.
Okay.
But if you tilt it a little bit towards you, so there's no shadow and it's not undetectable.
Okay. Yeah.
And the situation when people look to that, I ask to look at the queen, and they look for the sign at the top. So it's a totally different place where they have focused on. So it's not a problem at all. And you can put your fingers a little bit over. So can I have a close? So it's almost not to see if you hold it like so. Even if you would like this way. But if you tilt it so, it's vanished. Yeah. And it's in motion. That's definitely not a problem. But this is a way how I can cover up the half card on the bottom. So. This is a kind of out-to-lunch principle, and I have different approaches to do this. So you can also use the out-to-lunch principle. If you don't like the queens, you can use the jokers. And the motivation is, okay, I don't use the jokers for my tricks, so I collect them, and I make impossible objects out of that. And you have this bunch of jokers as a reason. And here, this is the out-to-lunch principle too. Yeah. But a little subtlety, and some people told me it's my idea. I don't know. I thought everybody does this like this, but if you glue a normal rubber band on the edge, it cannot move, yeah. And you can use a normal rubber band, and you don't have to use a thick, suspicious rubber. So, and if you cut it a little bit tilted, also not straight, a little bit like so, it looks so natural.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. So and you easily can remove the card, and nothing moves. It's very practical. Yeah. Just a little bit super glue on the edge, and it works perfectly. Okay. So. The advantage of the other condition, if you have the result like this is an impossible object.
Is this printed or you made it?
This is printed, yes. This is a printed card because at the end, you give this for examination, and people will take a very, very, very close look to that. So if you try to make these special cards by splitting them and gluing them, I'm pretty sure you will see this. You can use these cards for other routines, but in this case, it has to be printed. And I had when I came up with the idea, I had a laser printer where I could do my first ones, but it's difficult. It's a lot of work, and it's not that perfect if you print them by yourself. So I have printed them by the US playing card company. And now they are perfect. And also the edge here, you see here is a white line printed, and it's rough. So it looks like it's torn and put together. So, and this impossible object is much more memorable, makes this effect more memorable. Of course, the queen and the heart, the queen and the king together, the two fusion, I call this, people keep this forever in the shelf because it remembers them to a very beautiful moment in their life. And if you do this on a wedding, perfect. Okay, so if you present this at the end in this little stand, it's much more memorable than a folded card